Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back here to my channel where I play Planet Zoo. My name is Nisse and today, or in this video anyway, I have 5 mods for you. We have 4 animals but 5 mods, and it's because we are looking at iguanas. And there's a lot of them. A hell of a lot of them. There are 5 mods out there updated for the 1.9 update, which is the one you should use. There are also one just called Green Iguana that's not updated at this point, unless it is. When you go in there, don't touch it. And then there are a few remakes or reskins in there that you would need to use in another way. I don't use reskins myself. There's nothing wrong with it, but I just rather have new animals. And here you can see we have so many different colors. So let's just go over. I will say they are all made by LeafProductions, so that's also why I thought compare would be the easiest way for you to help you pick the ones you want. We have the lizard iguana, and this is the one coming in here. It's the kind of boring one. More specific, it's the lizard Antillean iguana. It's just basic gray and looks a bit boring, but compared with what else you put in the habitat, color scheme of flowers for instance, or other animals, it can be really interesting. Then we have the Green Iguana, and I said you shouldn't touch the Green Iguana mod on Nexus because it isn't updated, but this is called Green Iguana Fire and Axanthic variants. So this is still the Green Iguana, but it comes in 2 new colors. If you know iguanas, especially green iguanas, also known as common iguanas, come in multiple of colors, and the fire is the one we have right here in water. Holy scam. Yeah, my cat still wants to get out and he's still hurt, so he can't. So if you hear a lot of meowing or other sounds, it's probably him. But we have the fire here, and then the Axanthic is the one over here with the bluish coloring. Yeah, and then we have another green iguana in here. There, called Paid and Hypomelanistic. The one color is here. I think it's the Paid, but I'm not sure. The yellow one, and then the other one in this mod is this one. So we have actually 4 different green iguanas in here, all made by LeafProductions, but he split it up into multiple packs. Then we got the Grand Cayman Blue Iguana. That is new. Where are you? Oh, you was here. So you can see here it's another blue color compared to the one we had before over here. This looks different, and it also have another shape in the face, where I think all of the rest have this more triangular face. This have the more snouty face. And then the last one we have here is the marine iguana, which is this one that have the green back here, and then the red and the black spotted one. It also have more of a bulk up here compared to these ones, the green iguanas ones. So that's what we have to go with today. So we just gonna open up here. And I'm gonna take them in the same order, alphabetical order every single time. Iguana. So the first one is the Grand Cayman Blue Iguana. It is endangered and there are 443 left in the wild. They only live on the Grand Cayman Island. So therefore they aren't that well spread, and if you've never seen it, that's probably why. Then we have the Green Iguana, fire, and here you can see how it spells. I'm not gonna say it again. Least concern and unknown. So basically the Green Iguana and the Green Iguana should be exactly the same, but we don't know. Least concern, unknown. Here you can also see how it's spelled, so pause the screen if you want to take a screenshot or anything like that. Then we got the lizard, Antillean iguana, critical endangered, population 20,000. Yeah. And the last one was the marine iguana. Here, vulnerable, and there are 300,000 left in the wild. Again, if they are based on a way bigger, you can see the first one only live on one island, but if these one live in a much bigger area, then they can be further apart than the other ones and therefore be more vulnerable. So this number doesn't always tell us about what how endangered they are. We jump in here and just start at the top again. You see this is the only island this one is placed on, Cayman Island. Live in tropical grassland desert, and it needs 70 square meters of land and 10 square meters of water. Live from 12 to 42 degrees. You need a 3-grade fence. 9.9 feet tall, that's 3 meters. I kind of feel like that's a mistake. I don't know, but I kind of feel like it is. Then we got this one, the Green Iguana, fire, and it lives in South America, Central America, North America, Mexico, Brazil, Ecuador, Caribbean, Southern USA. So it's here. And tropical grassland. Temperate, 70 square meters, 10 square meters. This is the same, besides it's only needs 3 feet down here. So now we go to the other Green Iguana. And take notice, if anything changed here, I'm surprised. Exactly the same. Which makes sense, it's the exact same animal, just in another color. Then we have the lizard, lives on these small islands out here. Lizard Antilleans, is that a region? Okay, I didn't know. Sorry, I live here. I have no idea about what happens over here or over here. Sorry, I would love to know everything, but I just don't. Tropical grassland desert, 70, 10, 12, 42, and again a 9.9 feet fence. Again, I think this is a mistake, but I do believe this one. And the last one is the marine iguana, lives out here. Ecuador, Galapagos Islands, tropical, grassland, desert, aquatic, that's new. 70-10. Why doesn't it need more water? Leaf, you need to explain yourself here. Why does this not need water? I think all of them swim. But if it is a marine iguana and if have the aquatic here, then why doesn't it need more water? I'm confused. And again, a 9.9 feet fence, which I don't get. We start over again with the Grand Cayman Blue Iguana over here. 1 male, 2 females, 2 males, up to 3 males, 1 dominant male per group. Polyamorous, confident, and people can enter. The same. The same. The same. The same. Well, the Grand Cayman Blue Iguana, it grows to 2.5 feet long without tail. Without tail, okay. We have to take notice if the other ones is with tail. So it's like 80 centimeters, 85 centimeters long. They up to 40 years old and 30 pounds. That's 15 kilos. That's a big one. Yeah, here you can see it doesn't say without tails. The males can be 6 to 7 feet long and the females a bit shorter, 5 feet long. Yeah, this is roughly 2 meters and this is 1.5 meters, 1.60 meters maybe. 12 to 15 years old, so they don't get as old and they weigh less. So again, the tail wasn't included in the other one, so we don't know if these are longer. But 8.8 pounds and 6.6 pounds. Half that, then you have it in kilos. Again, we expect, oh, if I can spell it, we expect this one to be the same, and it is. Okay, 15.5 inch long, no tail. And that's both of them. They can get up to 23 years old and they both weigh around 8 pounds, again 4 kilos. And the marine, I kind of think it's bigger because it's a water animal. More water. 3.3 feet long. 3.3 feet long. That's a bit over a meter. 60 years old, so I think this is the oldest one. And only 3 pounds, being 1.5 kilo. That was kind of unexpected. They are sexually active until they're 2 years old, and they can reproduce until they're 15. Then they have a hell of a long life after that, if this is real. 2 to 10 offspring a year. They incubate their eggs for 10 months, and they give birth every other year. And they are very easy to get to reproduce in captivity, which we love with these kind of animals. Not always in the game, because things move a bit fast here. This one is the Green Iguana, needs to be 3 years instead of 2 years before it can reproduce, but instead it's not 15 years here, it's 18, but they die at 15. Yeah, the same. Again, we expect the other Green Iguana to be exactly the same. And it is. Lesser Iguana, only 2 years, 15 years. It's the same of the first, and then the same. And the Marine Iguana, it's the same as the first and the last. again, the same here. So interspecies enrichment. Sorry, I can't spell and talk at the same time. Nope. He could have given the one green iguana and the other green iguana interspecies enrichment with each other, but he didn't. Nope. And nope. Yeah. I don't know that much about this animal, so I don't know if that's right or wrong, but let's go to the enrichment items which we have out here. We have both of these robbing paths for both of them. All of them, I did check, all of them have the same enrichment items. Then they have this one, the water jet enrichment, the prey scented sack, which is a very, very strange name for a thing. Sprinkler system, ball, and the rubber ducky. And lastly, over here, food enrichment, we have the, you can see it right now, it's the blood pumpkin. Then we have the dog balls, the bamboo thingy, and this restraint feeder, where they can hang meat up on. I know iguanas doesn't look like it, but they are actually pretty, what's it called? They are actually pretty movable. At rat, they can actually climb up trees and that kind of things, which they don't look like something that can, but they do. Now, again, as I said before, it has a weirder face shape, or it's weird for me. I did have some pets as a, I don't know what they're called in Denmark. Sorry, in English. But I did have some kind of lizard as a pet. A few different kinds actually, when I was a child, but never something that had this face shape. Again, they live on an island pretty much on their own, so they would be, according to Darwin, able to evolve in a way on their own without any crossbreeding with other animals. But here it is, it doesn't move that much right now, so we can just take around here. I like the coloring of the tail here. You can get actually a lot of different coloring in a way where it seems extremely natural. And I know I love the gradient, what's it called? Oh, stay there. The spottiness of it. And the texture is actually really good with all of these small, it kind of looked like goosebumps, but a lot of lizard-ish animals have that, so it looks great. Love the eyes, he really took his time with the eyes. And here it looks, it maybe looks a bit pointy there, but the rest of it looks perfectly fine. Where did we go there? Then the feet, I do feel like some of the toes out here looks way too long. But it is possible that the animal actually looks like that. Again, I don't know this. Oh no. Look inside the mouth. Once again, light shines through here. An issue we see with a lot of animals, most likely when it opens its mouth it goes away, but here we can see it not that good. But a thing I really like is the color isn't copy pasted. If you see the black spot here where it's one way and completely different way over here, is I really like that. It means that he took his time and didn't copy paste it. And yeah, it's pretty. So I think we're gonna see him move a bit here. You can see they can actually run really fast, and I love their tail when they run. Their entire movement when they run is beautiful. Then I thought we should go and see if there was the blood pumpkin. If we can find a baby. Oh, we don't have one now. Expecting offspring. When are we expecting offspring? November. So I can show you that later. It's because I stopped the time so the other babies wouldn't grow up this fast. So we go to the next one, which was the Green Iguana Fire and Ice. And we do have babies here. Let's see the mama here. And the pregnant mama. Just to get the colors in here on the same time. I hate that. I don't know, can we turn that glittery thing on? Because sometimes I move them exactly where I want them, and then after that, it's... when that's gone, they moved. So we have the... what's it called again? Axanthic? Maybe. Again, beautiful texture here. It looks very like I think they both were in the water, so that's why they are so shiny. The tails look good again. This have actually gradually colored here. If you see, it's not the same color all of it, which gives it a lot of life, especially when it moves. We do have the long toe here again, so I kind of think it's on purpose. And here the texture, it's beautifully made. I just want to see, do we get the same over here with the mouth? Yes, right there. There should be darkness inside the mouth when it's closed anyway, so that's weird. But again, if you just play your game out here, you would never notice it. Very beautiful. And then the fire color here. Again, different colors up here. Beautiful texture. I do like the coloring here with the black and the red. It's beautiful. And we do have the same good texture. Again, I do think it's the same animal. He just recolored, so it isn't that weird. So they are really beautiful. Now I would like to move in the other green ones, so we just can compare them at the same time. Move and move. Oh, the one of them is a baby, but I don't think the babies are any different. Yeah, see, now they moved away. Stay. Can you just move over here, please? Oh, the yellow is clearly bigger than that one, but the yellow is a baby. This one is a baby. This one is grown up. That's weird. But I actually think that the babies are fully grown on this mod, which is kind of sad, but it isn't the worst one. See, they really run around here. Stay. Okay. So we got this one again. I don't know which one is which in this coloring, but we got the black and white one, which looks weird. Can we just be honest about that? It looks so weird, but in a natural way weird. I do like here, if you see, it's this one is half dark, half light. This have a shading going on, this have a pattern here. It has taken time to do that. And the orange eyes here. Which color? The other didn't have orange eyes. I'm just looking. These are... Well, maybe there are. Yeah. That. It may be just the color around the eyes that does this. But I'm pretty sure it's the exact same animal, just in another color. And again, here we got the baby. Which is bigger for some reason. but it's also looks beautiful. Again, if you're going to take this mod or this mod, it's totally up to you. It is only the color that makes the difference here. But then we got the lesser one. If you just move out in the sun, we can take a look at you. Yeah, sorry, I run a bit fast today, but you don't want to look at iguanas for 2 hours straight, so we're gonna make a speedy run of them. It does look, again, a lot like the other ones, even though it is another animal. There's more. The coloring up here is different, where it's all dark, and then it have light spotting on the top. That's new. Again, we got this one toe down here that's weirdly large, but again, it can be the animal and not the mud. Again, beautiful. It looks a lot the same. So again, if you want just one of these, go with the colors you want. The last one is the marine one, and it have a fairly different shape of face. And it kind of looks like, for me it kind of looks like it has some kind of algae up here, which if you see some alligators or crocodiles can actually also have algae on their back up against the sun. So this could actually also have that. I'm not, to be honest, this is one of the 1% animals I don't like. Not that I don't like it. I don't think it's pretty. This is downward ugly, if you ask me. That doesn't make it a bad animal or a bad mud. I just think it's ugly. But ugly can make an animal cute in its own right. So there's nothing wrong with it. Again, it looks beautiful. I think overall, all of these are beautiful, but I'm just looking for, I think this is a baby. Yeah, no, this small one here is expecting offspring. So if offspring imminent. So actually, if we just stalk this one, then we can, they all have the same move pattern, and you can see all of them swim, so you don't have to go for the marine if you want animals that swim. I just think that making using animals that both swim and go on the ground can bring a lot of different kind of life into the habitat. And if you see anything else in here you like today, then please go and watch the rest of my videos for this week. We started the week out with a lot of birds, then we had a armadillo over here, then we had 2 tortoises going up today, and then we have this iguana palooza. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed it. Actually, if she just want to go up on the ground, oh, that was yeah, it can be hard to get up on the water, but I think she's going to get birth now, so we can actually see, because I can't, you're going for the food. I really can't see if there's a difference between the babies and the adults. To be honest, iguanas do give babies that looks adult baby size. They don't get cute babies, baby-like babies. They just did give birth to smaller adults, for the looks of it. Of course, eggs first, and then they give birth. So I actually do understand. Don't want to take the time to do it, but yeah. Why won't you give your babies? Oh, they're coming now. Are they? Yeah, you actually give birth to someone bigger than yourself. And I think that's with all of these. Does that mean it's... Yeah, it's male, both of them. So the bigger ones are males, the smaller one is female. If you don't look at them all the time and see them grow anyways, then it isn't a problem. Wow, we got a lot of food in here. So yeah, but that's actually all I wanted to show you today, guys. You know the drill. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you know the next time I upload a video. I really hope to see you again, either in the comments below or in the next video. Bye, guys.